week's Express Pilates class. I'll be taking over for Daniel just for this week. So all you need for today's class is a mat and a headrest. And we'll start off with the warm-up. So with the hands directly under the shoulders, the knees directly under the hips, starting off by dropping the ribcage down, arching the back, looking up in front. And then rounding out the spine, looking down between the knees. Dropping the ribcage down, arching the back, looking up in front. And rounding out the spine, looking down between the knees. And then once more, dropping the ribcage down, arching the back. And once more, rounding out the spine, looking down between the knees. And then today we're going to focus on glutes and core strength. So last week I know Daniel used the circle a lot, so this week we'll focus on that. So we're just going to come down onto our forearms. So you want your elbows directly under your shoulders and your knees directly under your hips. We're going to straighten out that right leg so you have a nice straight line from your head all the way down to your toes. We're going to lower the leg down towards the mat and then lift up, squeezing the glutes and lowering down. Nice and controlled here. Make sure your low back doesn't arch. So what we don't want is this. We want a nice controlled movement. So squeezing the glutes at the top, lowering down, squeezing the glutes. Try to keep that leg nice and straight. Good. So hold that at the top, just a nice squeeze to activate your gluteus maximus. Good, we have 4 more and then we're gonna do 10 pulses. So hopefully you're feeling that in the big glute muscle. For 3, 2, last one, hold it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Then we'll switch sides. So straighten out that left leg. So a nice straight line. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. Lower down towards the mat. Lift up, squeezing the glutes. Lower and lift. And make sure you keep your neck nice and long here. Don't let your head collapse into your shoulders. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Good. 4 more, and then we'll do 10 pulses. 3, 2, last one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Then we'll come on to our side. So coming all the way down, we're just going to do some more glute strengthening. So with that one, we're getting the gluteus maximus. Now we're going to get the gluteus medius. So this is a smaller muscle, more on top of the glutes. We're going to lift that bottom leg up. If you want to make it easier, keep the bottom leg down. So lifting that top leg and lower. If you need a little bit more balance, bring that top arm in front. Otherwise, keeping that hand just on your hip. For 3, 2, 1. Keep that top leg up. Small circles forward. Try to keep the bottom leg lifted as well if you can. Nice smooth movement here. Trying to keep the body still as possible. 3, 2, 1. Switch directions. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Top leg up as high as you can. Toes pointing down. Small pulses. Again, make sure that your hips are nice and straight here. You don't want to be rolling forward or backward. Small pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Top leg up. Lift the bottom leg to touch and lower. Lift and lower. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep both legs up. Lift that top leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep the top leg up, big circles forward. Trying to keep the bottom leg lifted as well if you can. Good, make sure the hips aren't rolling forward, keeping the rest of the body still. 2 more, last one, switch directions. Try to keep both legs up. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down. Hopefully you're feeling that more on the side of the glute here. And then we'll lift both legs up, top leg up, cycle forward. Trying to keep that bottom leg up if you can. 3, 2, and 1. Cycle backwards. Only one more after this for the glutes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Bend the knees to 90 degrees. Lift the ankles up. Pull the knees apart and back together. Apart and together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And lower down. Then we'll switch to the opposite side. Hopefully you're really feeling that on the outer part of the glutes. And feet just slightly forward, keeping the back nice and flat. Then we'll start off by lifting both legs up, top leg up, and lower. So if you need to, again, keep that bottom leg down. And if you need a bit more balance, just bring that top arm in front. 4, 3, 2, 1. Top leg up, small circles forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Circles back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then lower down. Top leg up as high as you can, toes pointing down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down. Next up, both legs up. Top leg up, lift the bottom leg to touch, and lower. Lift and lower. Obviously, the higher this leg is, the harder it is. So you can adjust it yourself. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep both legs up, lift that top leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down. Both legs up, top leg up an extra inch, big circle staying in front of the bottom leg. For 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch directions. 10, 9, good, staying in front of that bottom leg. Big circles. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Only 3 left here. Both legs up. Top leg an extra inch. Cycling forward. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cycle back. 10, 9, 8, 7. Nearly there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Last one here. Hopefully you're really feeling it just in this outer glute here. Bring the ankles up and knees are at 90 degrees. Pull the knees apart and back together and apart together. 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure your hips don't roll back. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Resting the legs down. And then we'll come onto our back to work on some core exercises. So starting off with the knees bent, we're gonna imprint the spine, so really push the low back down into the mat. Float one leg up at a time into tabletop. We'll just start off with some gentle toe taps. Gradually tapping a little bit further away. Really forcing the low back into the mat. Squeeze the legs together, tap both feet down. And then again, tapping further away, coming back to tabletop, as long as the spine's imprinted. For 3, 2, and and 1. Good, and lower down. Imprint the spine, legs in the tabletop. Hands behind the head, chin to the chest, rolling forward. Elbows and knees in together, knees and elbows apart. In together and apart, together and apart. If you want to make it easier, kick higher. If you want to make it harder, kick lower down. Always keep the chin tucked into your chest. We have 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. And rest the head back, press the feet down on the mat. Imprint the spine, bring the legs to tabletop, straighten the legs up. Small little flutter kicks with the legs, keeping the spine imprinted. If you want to make this harder, chin to the chest, rolling forward. As well, the lower the kicks are, the harder it is. As long as your spine's imprinted, so you shouldn't be able to fit your hands under your low back. Good, we have 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the head back. And then legs in the tabletop, hands behind the head, chin to the chest, rolling forward, right elbow to the left knee, and then right knee to the left elbow. So switching back and forth, really working the obliques here. Good, keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Resting the head back. Hopefully you're really feeling this. I know I am. Good, imprint the spine, legs to tabletop. Straighten the legs up. We're going to bring the hands close to the shins here. You can keep a slight bend in your knee if you need to. We're going to tuck the chin to the chest, reach up towards the toes, and then we're going to reach back. So reaching up and back. We're going to do 10 of these. So it's okay if your knees are slightly bent. Don't worry about that. Just really try to reach up as high as you can. Good. We have 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Rest the head back. Next up, imprint the spine, bring the legs to tabletop. We're going to reach the arms back, arms forward, chin to chest, rolling up, holding this position here, rotating to the right and to the left. So going towards the mat, keep your arms close to your body. If you have a small weight as well, you could hold that here. If you want to make it easier, resting those feet down. Working the obliques again on the side of the core. If you want to make it harder, keep those feet up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rolling back. Imprint the spine, bring the legs to tabletop. Squeeze the legs together. If you want to make it harder, chin to the chest, rolling forward. Otherwise, rest the head back. So just to make it harder, rolling up, lower the legs and lift. Lower and lift, lower and lift. You should really feel this in the deep abdominals here. You should not feel this in your back. If you do feel it in your back, just bend your knees a little bit more. Rest your head back. Otherwise, try to keep going the way we started. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, resting the head back. And then we're nearly there. We'll do one more exercise just to finish off. Straighten the legs up, chin to the chest, rolling forward. Grab the top of that right leg, lower the left leg towards the mat, and switch. Gently pull the leg in towards you and reach up. So pulling yourself up nice and high. Good. Nearly there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Resting the head back, hug the knees in, rocking side to side. And then we'll just do a quick stretch just to finish off. So hugging that right knee in, shoulders relaxed. And then bringing that across the body into a spinal twist. Back to the center, hugging that left knee in, shoulders relaxed. Hopefully you really felt those exercises in the areas we were trying to target, starting off just with the glutes and then finishing off with the core. So hopefully it wasn't too hard, but hopefully you felt it in the right spots. And then knee across. And then lastly, we'll just stretch out the glutes just to finish off. And feel free to spend a few minutes after this even if you want to stretch a few more areas. And then stretching out the left side, so left ankle over the right knee, holding the knee in. And then coming back to the center, and then we'll finish with that.